welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to talk about how to get back into your practice after a holiday or break. So the first thing is to remember that it's good to take breaks from your practice. Whilst we know that the more often and regularly you practice, the better your progress will be, it's also really important to take breaks, whether that's because you're going away on holiday and it's not possible to take your instrument with you, or you just need a break from practice physically and mentally. And it can really help with your creativity to take a break from your pieces and then come back and look at them with fresh eyes and see them in a new way. So you getting back into your practice after your holiday or break, and that could have been a few days, it could have been a few weeks, or maybe more. The main thing is to start slowly and have low expectations of yourself and your instrument to begin with. I usually find that I have to set myself a date or a time when I'm going to go back to my practice, and also to then stick to that and not let it build up and then days go by and you're thinking about it more because you've not practiced and you know you want to start again. So the first thing is to start really slowly. Perhaps think about just 10 minutes, but 10 minutes every day or however often you would normally practice. Then thinking about what you would do for those sessions. So first of all, make sure your violin's in tune, make sure that everything is looking good about your instrument and your bow. Make sure your violin's in tune, that everything is set up correctly. So again, always giving yourself the best chance for your practice session. And then starting really slowly. So perhaps just some long, slow open strings or a long, slow scale, just like what I'm going to do now. So just going through using all four fingers on the fingerboard, I was listening quite carefully to the sound and the tone, trying to make sure I adjusted my intonation, especially for the full finger, which can be challenging after a break. So once you've done a little bit of that sort of playing, you could perhaps continue with long, slow open strings. You could do a simple scale. You could also add in some small amounts of vibrato, really thinking about your posture, and most importantly, really listening to the sound that your violin's making. The next thing would be to think about what you're going to play in your first few sessions back. I always have a book of pieces ready, so I know what I'm going to play. It can be difficult to jump straight back into where you were learning, so picking something that you like, really reminding yourself of why you play the violin and why you like the sound of it. So I always have a few pieces ready with the kind of low expectations of how it's all going to sound, but pieces I know I like, and then over time, whether that's a day, 2 days, 3 days, I'll then start to think, okay, now I'm ready to start doing perhaps some more complex scales, perhaps some more complex pieces, but also just giving my body and my mind a chance to get used to playing again. So the main things are, it's good to take breaks and good to have breaks from playing. Make sure when you start back slowly, have low expectations of yourself and your instrument, perhaps just 10 minutes, but make sure you're getting back to that regular routine of picking up your instrument, starting out with things that you like playing and things that you like the sound of so you can really enjoy playing the instrument again. Build back slowly so you get your body and your mind a chance to get back to playing. And also then thinking about then starting to get back to where you were with your practice. Perhaps it's longer sessions, perhaps it's complex scales, perhaps it's complex pieces. So I'm going to play you a tune I often start back with when I'm had a break from playing, from a favourite book of mine, and I hope you like it. So I hope you found this video helpful and please subscribe to my channel.